Well, howdy, 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 y'all. Teresa here, and just me and the critters. Brad is down at the bathhouse right now, getting ready to, taking a shower and all that good kind of stuff because he has to go to work. It is January 22nd, 2017, Sunday afternoon, and it is No Bra Sunday. It's the one day a week that I don't worry about having to holster them and just enjoy myself. So, and it's funny, I do look forward to that every week. But anyway, it is 73 degrees right now. Real feel is 78. The high is 73. Will be 73. The low will be 55. And yes, we are under tornado warnings right now. High wind and tornado warnings right now. We are one of the counties here in Florida that is got that going on. That's why I'm making this early, because in case the storm does really hit. I mean, the waters have really risen and are really kicking up and stuff. So we've had to get some stuff ready. But let's recap yesterday. We are absolutely loving the microwave so much. It's a really nice microwave. I mean, and we didn't realize, when you get a new appliance, you didn't realize how much the old one was really lagging and stuff, because this one, is nuking water and stuff so much faster, heating up stuff so much in less time, so thank you again, Leanne and Joel, from the bottom of our heart. Brad made pizza last night, and what we do, because I know people are going to ask, somebody might ask, we buy French bread. And now if you pay full price for French bread at Walmart, it's $1. But we usually buy the markdown, which is 50 cents. And because we're going to use it right away. We cut it long ways, and then it's no different than the Stouffer's French bread pizza. And then we make our own pizza sauce with spices and tomato sauce. And you can mix in some tomato paste. It depends on how you like your sauce. And then whatever toppings you want on it. Last night we happened to have some ground sausage that we cooked up. We had a can of mushrooms, a can of olives. And then we had a nice cheese blended, which actually was a markdown cheese at Walmart that was like $3.12 a pound grated, and it was Parmesan and mozzarella. It was an Italian blend. We put that on there, used the toaster oven, very nice. And then I loomed last night. I'm making some slippers for order, and I had to kind of, and I know she's watching, but I had to kind of mix it up some, because I was out of this particular color. I only had so much left, so I had to kind of use some other pieces and stuff of similar yarn. But I mean, I think they turned out really cute. So and I don't have them all the way down. Of course, I don't have the ends tucked in. I don't have the ends sewn up. I do have the toes sewn up. And of course, I don't have the flowers or anything on it. But so I'm working on those. And I'm going to be making some other slippers, and then I want to finish painting for somebody, and I want to get that all mailed out, so it'll probably be the end of this week, to get that all mailed out, which I'm excited about. And then I got to do my daughter's birthday present, get that in the mail also, so I'll be busy, which I like being busy, so that's good. So I did that. We went to bed fairly early for us, about 12:30 instead of 2, because I knew Brad was super, super tired. Now that we have real internet, I can go in the bedroom and I can watch YouTube videos on my phone and stuff without killing my data. And, I take my headphones back there so I don't keep him up and stuff. And I kind of have stuff situated where, even though I'm using a light, it's a desk lamp, clip-on one. so it's not going to keep him up too and stuff. I mean, we try really hard to be really courteous of each other, and you know, even though you're married and stuff, you still want to be very, very polite and stuff. You want to have the same manners you had when you were dating. Anyway, so we woke up this morning. We knew, like I said, we raced into Walmart to get the microwave and stuff because there's supposed to be a storm last night, and it was kind of scary driving back. I get very anxious and nervous when it's raining super hard, and I had to really, Brad pulled over in a parking lot to let me calm down a little bit because I was in almost a full-blown panic attack. And then I had to do a lot of talking to myself and just look, you know, down and stuff. And then it started letting up. You know, it's that irrational fear that you're going to crash and just die and, you know. Anyway, this morning we woke up and Brad was taking the dogs out and he said, our neighbor Carlton, who they've lived here like 10 years and stuff, really nice older couple, Carlton and Kay, and their son Donnie. You know, he has his own trailer and they have theirs, and they kind of have a neat setup. But anyway, he said Carlton brought in his awning, so we better check the weather. And we didn't realize that we were slated for tornado and that we have high wind warnings going on right now. So I got dressed real quick and I went out to help him, you know, bring the awning in. You know, of course, we had to take lights off the awning and different things, you know, like wind chimes and stuff off the awning. And then we had to secure, like, our fishing poles and stuff we had sitting out that could, you know, get blown around and stuff. So we got all that battened down and stuff. And while we were out there, Charlie was just raising. I mean, Missy was carrying on too, but Charlie was just really crazy. Brad finally brought him outside because I said, well, I still want to sit outside because even though it's a high wind warning where we are and stuff, it still doesn't seem as near as bad of gusty winds like from Wyoming would be. So, and I still needed to sit outside for a little bit. And that would probably be about the only chance I got today. So he finally brought Charlie outside, and Charlie just frantic. So he sits on my foot, you know, because to Charlie equates that if he sits on my foot, that means that I can't go anywhere, you know, and he leans up hard against me and I get him to calm down. It's a poor guy. But when we came back in, Lord Almighty, he'd made such a mess out of, he tangled himself up in some yarn and he had my loom scattered and just, it was bad. So I had to go over there and restack my looms because I don't want them busted, and then my yarn is separated for different stuff, and I'm kind of picky about that anyway, so I got up there and did that. And then I just got done making Brad a monster sandwich. We had some of the French bread left, so made him he wanted a nice sandwich made out of it, so I made him a nice sandwich for work because he takes his lunch every day. And once in a great while, he'll buy something from the store and nuke it. But, you know, usually he takes leftovers from here or sandwiches. So, made him a nice lunch. And then tonight I'm going to make pork chop. Using pork, I'm going to make chop suey with nice fresh vegetables like cabbage. I've got some bell pepper, some onions, some celery, some mushrooms. Yeah, that'll be about it. I've got some garlic. I've got some teriyaki garlic sauce. I'm going to use a little bit of that, make a nice, and then serve that over rice. And I'll do that. I am back to cooking a meal for when, if he works a long shift, like he's working today, I like him to have a nice, hot, fresh meal when he gets home. And yeah, that means I'm up cooking at midnight. But that's okay. You know, he's worth it. So, you know, he would do the same for me. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Like I said, I may mention it. We are in the path of a possible, you know, a possible tornado. More than likely, the locals say you'll probably see it maybe a water spout off the bay over here. And usually it's, the shallower the water, the less force a water spout has, is what we're being told. and that once it hits land, it's just going to dissipate. So, but things that we're doing to get ready are things I'm doing because I'm going to be here by myself and without a vehicle. And that's just life. I'm making sure my phone is fully charged because we very, very well may lose power. I have my hat, which has, I'll grab Brad's real quick because his is closest to me here. I know right where mine is. These we find in the fishing section. They're by Hurricane, and they're full price. They're about $7.50. So your sporting good or fishing section. These clip onto any hat. They are so nice. We use them a lot. I'm not going to turn them on in case anybody has epilepsy or anything, but you know, they've got it's LED lights, and then it also has the red lights, and it also has even like if you needed emergency help. I'm going to do it from the side, so be ready. You've been warned. Okay, that's red. Okay, and there's the white, and there's both. And this is if you were stranded on the side of a road and needed help. And that's very nice. And then just click it off, and there's a small little button over here. So these, I have a baseball cap that has one of these also. So making sure we know where that is. Making sure we, of course, you know, I have plenty of candles. I just scored my candle haul. And you know, where other flashlights are and other lights. Let's see. Making sure that I have water, you know, and my plan is if there was a tornado, I'm really torn right now. If there was a tornado sighted, okay, logically it says you tell yourself to go down to the bathhouse because it's cement, and go in one of the shower stalls, which would be the sturdiest, safest location, and wait it out. But there's no way I could bring all 3 dogs down there with me. I could not control and handle all 3, especially in the storm. Do I want to leave my babies here and my cat? They're all going to be terrified. So emotionally and realistically, what will probably happen is I would stay here with my animals because I don't want them to be. They would just be terrified, and not knowing what happened to them would just be heartbreaking. You know, so that's what's going on here. I'm not real scared or anything. I mean, you know, it's kind of realistically, I figure if it's my time to go, it's my time to go. I mean, I'm taking precautions, but you know, we couldn't go up to Tallahassee. Wow, that bay is really rocking. We couldn't go up to Tallahassee. It's slated to get it even worse than us. So there's no place to go, and we don't have any family or anything here. So, you know, I'm sure it'll be fine. You know, my neighbors aren't leaving this time, which is nice. So, you know, because you're kind of worried because if your neighbors were leaving and stuff. You know, I was just kind of looking to make sure everybody's got their awnings in and got everything secured that they need to have secured. So, you know, I'm sure we'll be fine. We're kind of back in this cove, so, you know, normally we don't get near as bad as stuff. So, and say hi, Brad.
Hi, Brad.
That bay's really rocking, ain't it?
It's, you know, that's what amazes me is, I mean, we're only 50, 60 yards away.
Yeah.
But you get up on the other side of the bathhouse and that wind is just
really
blowing so much harder than
Yep. Huh.
Than back here. And
see, that's good.
Poo Poo Man has wait a minute, that's probably politically incorrect.
Anyway.
He's got smaller awnings.
Yeah.
On the far side, he hasn't pulled those in. And then 4 Winds here. I don't know if anybody's there, but their awning's still out.
Yikes.
And the little awnings are just rocking and rolling.
I hope he doesn't lose his awning.
Yeah.
So you got his dogs in there?
I have have no. I didn't hear them barking. So,
okay.
You know, with them, you never know where they're at.
Yeah, well, the bird they lost their awning during her mine.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, remember? Or no, it was Becky and Mark in the corner.
Oh, okay.
Can you close that window there, babe?
I can.
So anyway, that's what's going on here in this neck of the woods. I heard that even California is expecting some tornadoes possibly today. So boy, we're getting that on each coast right now. You know.
Did you talk about poor Nixie being scared?
No, I didn't. Well, she's doing okay.
Yeah.
She's not, you know.
Yeah.
But when it's storming and stuff, she will stay out here and hunker down and just love her up and stuff.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Yeah.
I was talking about, you know, the reality of what I probably would do versus what logically, you know, I should do. And of course, when you're telling me that it's really rocking even more on the bay, then, you know.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's all that's going on here. I was telling them I made you a monster sandwich.
Thank you, sweetie.
And I hope everybody has a great day. And that you're safe, warm, and dry wherever you are. And I love you guys. And I do cherish your friendship so much. And I think you guys are awesome. Say bye, Brad.
Bye, Brad.
Bye, guys. Oh, that's right. I gotta fix my